Welcome back to our daily news update, bringing you the latest headlines from around the world. Now let's begin. Independence Day is controversial and not okay to celebrate, according to those profiled by New York Times. No sparklers for these folks, according to the Times, while fireworks and parades are just some of the festivities taking place throughout Independence Day. The New York Times chose to spotlight Americans struggling to find reasons to celebrate. Ahead of the July 4th holiday on Sunday, the Times published a piece titled, "No Sparklers for These Folks," which featured one woman's political qualms with patriotism and another's decision to skip fireworks over their toxic chemicals and similar sound to gunshots. One of the interviewees, Malaya Tapp, posted a TikTok elaborating on her stance. Doubling down on her argument that it's not okay to celebrate the controversial holiday, use it to celebrate something else, Tapp said in the video. "I will probably go to a barbecue because those tend to be hosted by black family or friends, and I see that as a time to come together and celebrate the fact that we are also still here despite America trying to get rid of us when they were trying to gain their independence." The message from the left: 1. They need to lighten up, Fox News contributor Tammy Bruce said on an Outnumbered panel, Tuesday. But it really does rely on perpetual victimhood that then informs how they view every single thing that's happening in their lives. Bruce ripped the outlet for elevating the confused woman and publishing what she labeled as a push story. It is not a controversial holiday. It just isn't. Even if the New York Times says so, that is untrue, Bruce said. You've got in America, hundreds of millions of people. We love this holiday. We understand it. They chose Gen Zers, people from New York who are complaining about the heat of it. Some of this is post-pandemic, but this is about the media. The message from the left really does rely on perpetual victimhood that then informs how they view every single thing that's happening in their lives. Tammy Bruce, Fox News contributor Joe Concha, who also joined Tuesday's panel, added to the argument that the article is a perfect example of bias in journalism. Whoever the writer was for the New York Times here basically said, "All right, I have a narrative that I want to go with, but I need people we're going to portray as regular people, that we're going to portray as this is indicative of how America is thinking in general on certain topics, like July 4th. Concha explained. He also pointed out the hypocrisy behind Ms. Tapp's comments about choosing to attend festivities based on certain demographics. Checks off every box, and literally the definition of racism when you say, "I'm only going to hang out with people of a certain color instead of the content of their character," Concha said. Or maybe they're just really cool to hang out with and they're halfway decent at beer pong. Heritage Foundation Tech Policy Center Director Kara Frederick echoed Bruce's argument that the anti-American sentiments stem mostly from younger generations. "There's a prevailing nihilism among the younger generation that I think we have to contend with. I'm a millennial, so it's a part of my charge, I think, to educate them and let them know that, yes, there could be some man-made changes on the environment," Frederick said. But again, she concluded, we have the innovation, the ingenuity, the technology to contend with that as well. So I think it's a Gen Z issue. They are swimming in a toxic information environment propagated by these social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube news channel now, providing accurate and reliable information on the latest hot events. Join the community for exchanging opinions and learning from each other. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss out on the latest videos. Let's explore the world of information together.